Welcome to Love's Retro Rumble, the show where we cover retro games, new games, and any other important gaming news. I'm Love, and each episode we explore the history of a retro game. Today we're diving into one of the most beloved games of all time, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Released for the Super Nintendo in 1991, this game redefined the action-adventure genre and laid the foundation for countless future Zelda titles. But what makes A Link to the Past such a legendary experience? Let's grab our Master Swords and journey back in time to uncover the history behind this iconic game. By the time A Link to the Past was in development, the Legend of Zelda series was already a household name. The original Legend of Zelda, released in 1996 for the NES, was groundbreaking, offering players an open-world adventure with hidden secrets, dungeons, and challenging gameplay. Its sequel, Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, took a more experimental approach, adding side-scrolling action and RPG elements, but it received a more mixed reaction from players and critics. For the third game in the series, Nintendo wanted to return to the top-down perspective that made the original a hit, but with more depth, better visuals, and new mechanics, thanks to the advanced hardware of the Super Nintendo. Shigeru Miyamoto, the legendary creator of Zelda and Mario, led the project along with a talented team that included producer Takashi Tezuka and composer Koji Kondo. The result was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, a game designed to be bigger, more immersive, and more accessible than its predecessors. When A Link to the Past launched on November 21, 1991 in Japan, and later in North America on April 13, 1992, it was immediately clear that this wasn't just another sequel. It was something truly special. The game returned to the series' top-down roots but added new layers of complexity. The world of Hyrule was larger, richer, and more detailed than ever before, with the forests, deserts, mountains, and villages all connected seamlessly. One of the game's biggest innovations was the introduction of two parallel worlds, the Light World and the Dark World. Players could travel between the two, solving puzzles and discovering how changes in one world affected the other. The gameplay also refined classic Zelda mechanics, introducing iconic items like the hookshot, the Pegasus boots, and the magic mirror. And of course, A Link to the Past brought us the Master Sword, which would go on to become one of the most recognizable weapons in gaming history. But it wasn't just the gameplay that stood out. The story was deeper and more engaging than ever before. Players took on the role of Link, who awakens one stormy night to rescue Princess Zelda from the clutches of the evil wizard Aghanim. Soon, Link finds himself on a quest to stop Aghanim, save the descendants of the Seven Sages, and ultimately defeat Ganon, who lurks in the Dark World. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past was a critical and commercial success, selling over 4 million copies worldwide. Critics praised its polished gameplay, intricate dungeons, memorable music, and epic storyline. But perhaps A Link to the Past's greatest legacy lies in how it shaped the future of the Zelda series. Many elements that were introduced in this game, like the concept of dual worlds, the non-linear exploration, and the emphasis on puzzle solving, became core pillars of the franchise. You can see its influence in later games like Ocarina of Time, The Wind Waker, and A Link Between Worlds. Even today, A Link to the Past is still considered one of the greatest games ever made. It has inspired countless speedrunners, modders, and fans who continue to explore every corner of Hyrule in search of new secrets. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past wasn't just a game. It was a milestone in gaming history. It showed the world what video games could be, immersive, challenging, and unforgettable. And more than 3 decades later, the legacy still shines as brightly as the Triforce itself. Do you remember the first time you played it? Or is it still in your backlog? Or is it going to be added? That's a wrap for this episode of Love's Retro Rumble. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your fellow gamers. Got thoughts, memories, or favorite moments from today's topic? Hit us up on our social media. Until next time, keep playing, keep exploring, keep looking for secret areas, and stay retro.